The sun rises over a world of water. This is the Pantanal, a vast, shimmering expanse that breathes with the seasons. Here, the landscape is not fixed. It is a fluid mosaic of winding rivers, endless marshes, and islands of dense forest. During the wet season, the waters rise, transforming the land into a great inland sea. Life here must adapt to this constant change. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers. It is a place of immense beauty, a sanctuary of life on a scale that is almost impossible to imagine. Every drop of water seems to tell a story of survival and renewal. Listen closely. The silence is never truly silent. There is the gentle lapping of water against tangled roots. The distant, haunting call of a jabiru stork echoes across the floodplain. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves of the giant Victoria amazonica water lilies, their broad pads creating green platforms upon the dark water. This is a world governed by water. Its rhythms dictate the movements of every living thing. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, all life here is connected to the pulse of the river. The very air you breathe feels alive, charged with the energy of this immense wild heartland. As daylight spreads, the Pantanal awakens. A troop of capuchin monkeys chatters high in the canopy, their calls a lively chorus in the morning air. A capybara, the world's largest rodent, rests calmly by the water's edge, seemingly at peace with its surroundings. Below the surface, schools of piranha move like a single, shimmering entity. This place is a testament to the sheer abundance of nature. It is a Garden of Eden, teeming with creatures both great and small. But this idyllic scene holds a deeper truth. Beauty and danger are two sides of the same coin in this watery kingdom. Here, every moment is a negotiation between life and death. The same waters that give life also conceal its greatest threats. The abundance of prey attracts a caste of formidable hunters, masters of their domain. The tranquility of the surface can be deceiving. Below the calm, a constant drama unfolds. The Pantanal is not just a beautiful landscape. It is an arena, an ancient stage where the oldest stories of predator and prey are played out every single day. To understand this place, one must look beyond the surface and into the shadows. In the Pantanal, survival is an art form. The line between hunter and hunted is often blurred. Every creature, no matter its size, must be vigilant. The air, the land, and the water are all home to predators of incredible skill and power. They are the silent architects of this ecosystem, shaping the lives of all other inhabitants. Their presence is a constant, unseen pressure. It can be felt in the nervous flick of a deer's ear or the sudden, watchful stillness of a flock of birds. These hunters are not evil. They are simply a fundamental force of nature. The predators of this wetland are perfectly adapted to their environment. They have evolved over millennia to become masters of ambush and pursuit in this unique watery world. Some wear coats of spotted gold, allowing them to vanish into the dappled sunlight of the forest floor. Others wear suits of armor, their bodies designed to withstand the challenges of a life spent in and out of the water. They are creatures of immense patience, capable of waiting for hours, sometimes days, for the perfect moment to strike. Their senses are tuned to the slightest sound, the faintest movement. Danger lurks in the most unexpected places. The fallen log half submerged in the water might not be wood at all. The beautiful dappled pattern of light on the riverbank could be the camouflaged coat of a waiting hunter. Even the water itself, dark and murky, can hide a leviathan. This constant threat keeps the entire ecosystem on high alert. It ensures that only the strongest, the fastest, and the cleverest will survive to pass on their genes. The predators are the ultimate quality control, maintaining the health and balance of this vibrant world. We are about to meet some of these magnificent hunters. To witness their power is to witness nature at its most raw and most honest. These are not monsters, but supreme survivors. They are the jaguar, the caiman, the giant otter, and the anaconda. Each is a specialist, a master of its own deadly craft. Their stories are woven into the very fabric of the Pantanal. To observe them is a privilege. It is a chance to glimpse the ancient and powerful forces that have shaped life on our planet for millions of years. He moves with a silence that seems impossible for a creature of his size and power. The jaguar, the true king of the Pantanal. His coat, a masterpiece of golden fur marked with black rosettes, is the perfect camouflage. It allows him to melt into the shadows of the forest edge, becoming one with the dappled light and shade. He walks with a deliberate, confident grace, his padded paws making no sound on the soft earth. Each step is placed with precision. He is the embodiment of controlled power, a phantom of the floodplain. Tonight, he is hunting. The scent of capybara hangs heavy in the humid air, a promise of a substantial meal. He follows the riverbank, his powerful muscles coiled like springs. His eyes, glowing like amber in the twilight, scan the water's edge. He is not just a land predator. Unlike other big cats, the jaguar is a master of the water. He swims with ease, his powerful limbs propelling him through the current. He is as comfortable in the river as he is in the forest, making him the most versatile and feared hunter in this domain. He spots a lone capybara, grazing near the water, separated from its group. The jaguar freezes. Every muscle in his body becomes taut. He lowers himself, his belly almost touching the ground. The wind is in his favor, carrying his scent away from his unsuspecting prey. He begins his stalk. It is a slow, agonizingly patient advance. He moves only when the capybara lowers its head to feed. Millimeter by millimeter, the distance between them closes. This is a dance of life and death, choreographed by instinct over countless generations. Then, the explosion. In a blur of speed and power, the jaguar covers the final distance. There is no roar, only the sound of immense force being unleashed. His attack is swift, precise, and devastating. He is not just a hunter, he is an executioner. The jaguar's bite is the strongest of all big cats, capable of crushing bone. With his prey secured, he drags the heavy carcass away from the river, towards the cover of the forest. The silent king has claimed his prize. The night in the Pantanal continues, its balance momentarily restored. The water's surface is as smooth as dark glass, but just beneath it, an ancient predator lies in wait. This is the realm of the caiman. He is a living relic, a creature whose design has been perfected by millions of years of evolution. His body is a fortress of armored scutes, his long snout lined with dozens of sharp, interlocking teeth. He lies motionless, only his eyes and nostrils breaking the surface of the water. To the unsuspecting bird or mammal coming to drink, he appears as nothing more than a floating log. This is his greatest weapon, patience. He can remain in this state for hours, a statue of reptilian stillness. His metabolism is incredibly slow, allowing him to conserve energy and wait for the ideal opportunity. His senses, however, are on high alert. He feels the subtle vibrations in the water caused by a fish swimming nearby. He hears the faint footsteps of a deer approaching the bank. The caiman is a master of the waiting game. He does not need to chase his food. He simply waits for his food to come to him. The river itself becomes his accomplice, luring thirsty animals to his waiting jaws. A flock of egrets lands nearby, their white feathers a stark contrast to the dark water. They step carefully through the shallows, searching for small fish. The caiman ignores them. He is waiting for a larger prize. His stillness is unnerving. He is a part of the landscape, a natural feature of the river. But this feature is alive, and it is deadly. The sun beats down, warming his cold blood, yet he does not move. He is the patient guardian of the waterway, a sentinel of the shallows, waiting for the precise moment dictated by instinct. Suddenly a disturbance. A young capybara, less cautious than its parents, wanders too close to the water's edge. This is the moment the caiman has been waiting for. With a surge of explosive power, the water erupts. The caiman launches himself forward, his powerful tail propelling him like a torpedo. The attack is over in a second. There is a great splash, a brief struggle, and then silence returns to the river. The armored sentinel sinks back beneath the surface with his prize, leaving only ripples to mark the spot where life and death converged. A chorus of strange, piercing calls echoes across the river. It is a sound that is both playful and menacing. This is the voice of the giant otter. Known locally as the river wolf, this is a predator unlike any other in the Pantanal. They are highly social animals, living and hunting in large family groups. Their sleek brown bodies, nearly 2 meters long, are built for a life in the water. They are propelled by powerful tails and webbed feet, moving with incredible speed and agility. Their energy seems boundless, their presence a whirlwind of activity. But do not be fooled by their seemingly playful nature. The giant otter is a formidable and efficient predator. They are the top hunters of the river's aquatic life. Working as a team, they can overwhelm prey much larger than themselves. Their primary food is fish, but a coordinated pack is capable of confronting and even killing caimans. Their sharp whistles and snorts are a form of complex communication, allowing them to coordinate their attacks with remarkable precision. To see them hunt is to witness a masterclass in teamwork and strategy. Today, the family is on the hunt for piranhas. The alpha pair leads the way, their heads held high above the water as they scan for signs of a shoal. The younger otters follow closely, learning the skills they will need to survive. They dive and surface in a coordinated ballet, their dark bodies weaving through the murky water. They use their sensitive whiskers to detect the vibrations of fish and their sharp eyes to pinpoint their location. They are a force of nature, a brown tide sweeping through the river, and few creatures can stand against them. Suddenly, the alpha male gives a sharp bark. He has found a large school of piranha hiding among the roots of a fallen tree. The family immediately springs into action. They circle the school, driving the fish into a tighter and tighter ball. Then they attack. They dive into the panicked mass of fish, their jaws snapping. It is a chaotic, efficient harvest. One by one, they return to the riverbank with their catch, calling to each other in triumph. The river wolves have fed. For a moment, their relentless energy subsides, but soon they will be back in the water, patrolling their domain. In the darkest, most secluded corners of the wetland, another giant reigns. It is a creature of myth and legend, a predator that inspires both fear and awe. The green anaconda. This is not just a snake, it is a true water boa, the heaviest serpent on Earth. She spends most of her life in the water, her massive body hidden beneath the surface. Her patterned skin, a mix of olive green and black blotches, provides perfect camouflage in the murky, vegetation-choked shallows where she prefers to hunt. She is a silent, patient hunter of immense proportions. She does not move with speed, for she does not need to. Her strategy is one of ambush and overwhelming power. She will lie in wait for days, even weeks, in a promising spot along a game trail or a narrow channel. Her tongue constantly flicks, tasting the air and water for the chemical signals of approaching prey. She is a creature of pure instinct, a living embodiment of patience. Her strength is not in venom, but in constriction. Her body is a single massive muscle, capable of exerting a force that is almost unimaginable. A young deer, a brocket, makes its way to the water for a morning drink. It is unaware of the immense danger that lies submerged just a few feet away. The anaconda senses the vibrations of its approach. She remains perfectly still. Only her eyes, positioned on top of her head, break the surface. She watches the deer lower its head. The moment is perfect. Time seems to slow down. The air is still. The water is calm. The serpent waits for the deer to commit, to be at its most vulnerable. With a lunge of shocking speed, she strikes. Her jaws, armed with backward curving teeth, latch onto the deer's head. This is not to kill, but to anchor. In the same motion, she throws her powerful coils around the struggling animal. The battle is one-sided. With each desperate breath the deer exhales, the anaconda tightens her grip. It is a slow, methodical, and inescapable process. Soon it is over. The great serpent has secured a meal that will sustain her for months. The mystery of the Pantanal holds many secrets, and she is perhaps the most profound of them all.